Good morning, students. Today we'll start the first topic, mole concept. This is from the first chapter, some basic concept of chemistry. So this mole concept, it is one of the important part of chemistry, and this mole concept is applied in all branches. I mean, whether you want to study physical or you want to study organic, in all the branches the mole concept is necessary. So yesterday I have told you little bit what is mole. Mole represents some amount of substance. So how much amount? Actually mole represent, it is the collection of 1 mole of any substance always contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 number of particles. Mole represent the amount of substance, and 1 mole of any substance always contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 number of particles. I mean, as you know, every substance is made up of some particle. So inside that substance, how many particles are present, you can find out from this mole concept. If a substance is exactly 1 mole, that inside that 1 mole substance, always it contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 number of particles. These particles may be atoms, may be molecule, may be ion, depending on the nature of the substance. Now, 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, you know, this is a number which is called Avogadro's number. Already you have got this. I mean, 1 mole of any substance always contain Avogadro's number of particles. For example, suppose you are taking 1 mole of sodium. This is atom or molecule. I have written Na. This is atom. For example, 1 mole water. This is not an atom, H2O. This is a molecule. Suppose 1 mole of Cl minus. This is what? Ion. So if it is 1 mole sodium, since the substance is atom, that means you can write it contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 sodium atoms. I mean, if the substance is atom, the particle will be atoms. If the substance is molecule, the particles will be molecule. If the substance is ion, the particles will be ion. So 1 mole water means you can write it contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 water molecules. Similarly, 1 mole of Cl minus means it contains 1 mole of chloride ion means it contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 Cl minus ions. Here the substance is ion, that's why you have to write ion. So your particle may be atoms, may be molecules, may be ions, depending on the nature of the substance. Now, so if I asked you, you collect 1 mole sodium, then how much sodium you have to take? You have to take 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 sodium atoms. Now 10 to the power 23 means huge number of atoms are present, and you know atoms are very very small. You can't see the atoms. So how to count the number of atoms? That's why it's not possible to count the number of atoms practically. Practically, if you take 1 mole of sodium, I'll give you another concept that depends on mass. So this is the mole concept in terms of number of particles only. Practically, it's not possible to count the number of particles, but practically you can consider the mass of the substance present in 1 mole. So I'll give you the mass concept later. So this is the concept of mole in terms of number of particles. 1 mole of any substance always contain 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 number of particles, whether it is atom, molecule or ion. Now, I will give you the mass concept. This is another concept of mole. In terms of mass also you can explain the mole. 1 mole of sodium. 1 mole of sodium means, you know the atomic mass of sodium? The atomic mass of sodium is 23. So 1 mole sodium means nothing. It exactly contains 23 gram, and which is called the molar mass of the substance. I mean, molar mass means nothing, mass of 1 mole. Mass of 1 mole is called molar mass. So 1 mole of any atom always contain its atomic masses. Similarly, 1 mole water. 1 mole water means how much amount? You know H2O. You can find out the molecular mass. Hydrogen mass is 1. There are 2 hydrogen, that's why into 2 plus oxygen mass is 16. I mean you will get 18. So this is called the molar mass or molecular mass of water. So 1 mole of water means nothing. It contains 18 gram. That means if the substance is atom, you take atomic mass, and if the substance is molecule, you take molecular mass. So 1 mole of any atom contain its atomic mass, and 1 mole of any molecule contain its molecular mass. For example, 1 mole carbon. 1 mole carbon means it contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 number of carbon atoms. And 1 mole carbon means you can write it is equal to 12 gram also, because 12 is the atomic mass of carbon. So if the substance is atom, you consider the atomic mass. If the substance is molecule, you take the molecular mass. So 1 mole of any atom contain its atomic mass, and 1 mole of any molecule contain its molecular mass. So this is about the mole concept in terms of masses. Now another mole concept I give you based on volume. By measuring volume also you can express the mole, but this volume concept is applicable only for gas. You cannot apply the volume concept for liquid substance, and you cannot apply for solid substance. This volume concept is applicable only for gas, but this number of molecule concept, mass concept, you can apply for solid also, you can apply for liquid also, you can apply for gas also. But the volume concept, it is applicable only for gas. Now what is the volume concept? Suppose this is a container, and the container contain a gas, and these are the molecules of the gases. Suppose this is hydrogen gas, I mean these are the hydrogen molecules present inside the container. So suppose this is 1 mole hydrogen gas present here. So if the container contain 1 mole hydrogen gas, you can write 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 hydrogen molecule will be present. Since the hydrogen mass is 2 gram, you know hydrogen mass is 1, but here 2 hydrogen, that's why 2 gram. That means this 1 mole hydrogen contain 2 gram. I mean the amount of gas present here, it contain 2 gram only, because molar mass of hydrogen is 2 gram. So this is in terms of number of particles, this is in terms of mass. And in terms of volume, if the gas is exactly 1 mole, it always contain 22.4 liter at STP. I will tell you what is STP. I mean if the substance is 1 mole, if the gas is 1 mole, 1 mole of any gas always contain 22.4 liter by its volume. What is STP? STP means standard temperature and pressure. Standard temperature value is considered as 273 Kelvin, and standard pressure is considered as 1 atmosphere. I mean if the gas is present at a temperature of 273 Kelvin, if the pressure of the gas is 1 atmosphere, at that condition 1 mole of gas always contain 22.4 liters by volume. But if the condition is not satisfied, I mean if the condition is not STP, then you may not get 22.4 liter. This is applicable only for gas, and this 22.4 liter concept is applicable only at STP. I mean at standard temperature and pressure. So 1 mole of any substance always contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. 1 mole of any substance always contains its atomic mass or molecular mass, and 1 mole of any gas, this is applicable only for gas, 1 mole of any gas always contain 22.4 liters by volume at STP, I mean at standard temperature and pressure. So this is about the mole concept. You can explain mole in terms of number of particle, in terms of mass, in terms of volume also. But you should know volume concept is applicable only for